Go ahead and pull me up on the devices, will you? It's not going to take 2 hours. Oh, yeah? How's that?
I was just trying to help her, and she, like, got mad and kicked me out.
Help her with what? What business did you have even being in there?
I'm pretty sure she didn't want Creamsicle to keep meowing at her door, so she said keep it open, and it kept closing, because you know the doors close.
Uh-huh.
So I tried to put something in front of it to stop, and she, like, said, get out now.
Yeah, she's in a rush.
Why does it never show up for me?
Go down. Live followed channels. Here, let me see what's up. Pull me up on his, please. Yeah, it just took a second. If you pop up and hit home, it'll refresh the screen, and there I am. Find the stranger's hideout. Not yet. At the Cathedral of the Spark. Near the city center.
What the hell's going on? Did someone explode in you?
Don't get discouraged.
This is it! The revenge of the machines!
Shit. My pop always warned me. If we keep playing God, Judgment Day will come.
Blah blah blah, playing God, blah. What is that? How many items is that then, though?
5? Yeah.
Total?
Yeah, 5 total. He didn't have a spinner on his Beyblade. Beyblade 1. The spinner counts as 1, the Beyblade counts as 1. We have 2 Beyblades, 2 spinners, and 1 stable.
Okay, you're good.
The hover count does.
No, hoverboards and bicycles don't count.
What in the world? Who did this? Yeah. I didn't write it. Why would you tell me about it?
Oh yeah, this was the hard. I didn't know how to get out of here.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Why did you tell me about it yesterday? I don't know.
Oh, doing poorly. Dang, man. sucking it this loud. What is this back piece that he has? Dude, that's... This is taking a stupidly long amount of time. Can I not? I guess I can't have that for whatever reason. Okay. Cool. Fuck you, dude. Everyone has these little nano jump attacks. Damn. Not feeling it, my dudes. Fucking 4 guys there. I'm literally still just trying to figure out where to go. What am I doing? What direction am I supposed to be headed in? I want to be on the street and headed to a totally different place right now. And I don't even know how to get there. Like, I've been up there. The hell, man? We waited this long to even be able to get the freaking exo thing, like the upline thing, and now these things are arbitrarily out of order. It's a rope line. How is it out of order? So what? Because my guy, for whatever reason, can't just amble up on that bridge and cross between those clearly easily traversable little obstacles. I'm stuck. And it's all such a visual mess that I have no fucking clue where to go. That shit's just gonna take me back to that stupid fucking balcony that I actually just ran through that whole stupid fucking apartment to get to. And it doesn't go anywhere else. This is what happened when I turned this shit off last time. Like, where the fuck do I go? I'm supposed to be out there somewhere. I literally can see point B and have no fucking clue how to get there. No fucking clue. This isn't fun, man. And this mechanic's stupid too. Like, I can't rotate the camera unless I'm like really, really softly holding in the... Oh man, another one of you fire dudes? Fucking Christ. Just die. Just get out of my way. They don't even... The fighting isn't very rewarding here. I'm not getting enough scrap to level. I've got nothing left I really want to level up because everything's like a series of mechanics I don't care about. Oh, if you get 3 batteries in this suit, it'll do something. Man, motherfucker, I'm supposed to be using my batteries for stuff. I don't have the special ability to get through that crap. This isn't what I want to spend my time doing, guys. Hi, Draft. How's your day? Magnetically sealed. Oh, yeah? That's really what I want to be playing right now, actually. I've been playing it so much, I want to switch things up for everyone looking, and I never did beat this game. So if you've repaired the entire Eva suit, did you get, look through your cube programs, FIFO? Look through your cube programs and see if you have one about, warming up. Excuse me, guys. I just noticed my son ditched his diaper. You used the heater program and still froze. Hold on a second. I gotta think on that one. Okay, it's your diaper. At least you put that up. I appreciate that. Was this fun for you? Okay. So you used your heater program on your cube, and you had give me that. And you had energy yet, and you still froze. All right, where are you? Oh, baby, you gotta sort yourself out, man. Where are you platforming right now? What area are you in? Kane, I gave you a bottle, man. Draft, you can hit me up with questions about Hellpoint or anything you're just thinking about it, really. Or anything you've learned, because, of course, I'm far from a master. I'm realizing there's a ton of that crap in that game I have just not done, not seen. P5O, to refresh, I was just asking, like, what area you're in, whether you're outside the ship in the embassy or in the under area of the... You're outside the embassy. Alright, so you're outside the embassy, you have energy left, you're using the heat program, you're wearing the full... You're talking about the Surge? Because, yeah, Delver kicked my ass so hard I stopped playing the game for a long time. You get as far as the third beam and freeze. Oh, what's going on there? What's, with the full suit on, what is your, what's the resistance right above radiation? Fee Fi Fo. So you have 31 radiation resistance, and what's the other resistance? What's the resistance right above radiation? I'm really tired of you guys. What is that resistance though? I forget what that is. Entropy. Do you have the stats to wear the suit? Do you have enough strength or whatever? Like, I know you can put it on, but do you have the requisite stats? God, that doesn't seem right. Tell you what, I'm just not enjoying my Surge experience right now. Anyway, I'm gonna hop on. I'm gonna hop on Hellpoint and try to troubleshoot this for you. I'm just trying to think about, because those resistances, yeah, those resistances do seem really, really low. Really low. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, because, like, with the full repaired EVA suit, your radiation resistance should be capped. It should be like 95 or 94, something like that. Which is the second boss you're talking about, Draft? What are they doing? Is it the is it the weird dragon lion, the displacer beast thing on the bridge? Yeah, so that's Fee Fi Fo. That's my boggle. Is like your a number of people have a problem with that boss draft. What build are you working with? Fee Fi Fo, the suit that I'm running with is only marginally better than the Eva suit, and the Eva suit should nearly max out radiation and entropy. It should nearly max those two, and raise a couple of the other ones really nice. Your nil defense should be the only one that's a little low. So I'm at a loss. I could see that difficulty draft. You're basically playing the hit it and don't get hit style, and of course that thing freaks out and like hits everything around it for a prolonged period of time. And you should have a relatively decent time doing that draft. What I would suggest, actually, if you just want to grind some levels, get some Axion, in the embassy, in that large room you get to, it's the one where you start up the elevator to get to the first boss. In the back of that room, there's a cell. And a dude is in it, and he'll talk to you. He just says some nonsense about claiming space. And usually there's an item back there if you haven't already rushed and grabbed it already. But if you're facing that cell, the wall to the left, if you follow that wall, there's going to be a secret door. That secret door will reveal a ladder. If you follow that ladder up, there's another secret door to your right. You follow the wall around to your right, there's another secret door. In that secret door, there is the access key to Port Issoudun. It's the area from the demo on Xbox. If you go there, which you can get there from the door to that place is in the observatory. If you go there, there's an easy-to-beat enemy for your playstyle. He has no projectiles, no magic or anything like that. He's just a big clown-looking guy. You hop in, you tag him, you hop back. You'll start to see his move sets and how easy they are to predict. You just hop in, and you hop in, tag, hop out. You keep doing that as long as you don't get too greedy. He's pretty easy to put down. And he pays you. He gives you tons of Axion. And then you can just leave. You leave the area. You can go back to the observatory if you want or whatever. Come back in, and he's back. And you can just do that over and over again. It can get kind of tedious, but it's a safe way to earn a ton of Axion. And it can help you kind of flesh out early on whatever build you're working for. there is still stuff I've been missing. Draft. It's just the game is super good for that. The game is super good for that. By the way, outside the ship, need to wait for Eclipse to open the Misty door, right? Yeah, Eclipse. You need to wait for the black hole hour. It's best to do that run during the black hole hour. Now, what I can tell you from personal experience is, if you make that run and get inside that misty wall, if you pass that area, the cold stops, the radiation stops. However, one of the problems that I was running into early on is that I was getting there without wearing the suit, and so I had radiation poisoning, and it was killing me anyway. In that room, I'm not going to tell you all the goodies that are in it. There are goodies. But there's also like 4 or 5 enemies in it. And if you've done nothing to progress any of the like quest lines, then it's 5 of those the tool victim enemies that shoot fire blasts. So you'll have to be cautious when dealing with them. You can lure them into situations where they are alone, where they're by themselves, and you can take care of them, but just be prepared for that when you go into that room. They don't immediately aggro. You do have a minute to breathe, heal, things like that. I still don't understand this area. I'm gonna come down here, but I came up here to begin with. So what am I going down for? I feel like there's something I'm missing, something I'm supposed to be... God dang it, man. Yeah? I'm glad I could inspire. Hopefully I led you to something you're enjoying, and, you know, not just some sort of, waste of your time. No, I believe there's some Axion, but, I mean, it's not worth futzing around out there. Trying to think. Now, out there was the Eva suit, like the broken Eva suit. You got the fixed one. Yeah, there's some Axion on a that's sitting on a secret path, like one of those ones you have to have the purple light to reveal. Again, super not worth your time. Beyond that, I don't think there was anything important. If you're waiting for the black hole in the embassy, your time's probably best spent fighting those two knights in that main pathway there, because for the area they pay you the most Axion. If it happens to be one of the two accretion points, then demons will spawn in there, and the demons, they pay you pretty nicely if you can resist their fire damage. I have no idea where I'm going. If either of you have been messing with this game, I don't know where to go. I'm stuck. Well, that's impressive. So we can definitely see a difference in our builds then, because I'm not 2-hit KOing anything. I have to get like the drop on a common mob to 2-hit KO it. They're a little rough because they're deceptive. Part of their 31 load, wow. 17 strength, 6 stamina, and 3 everything else. Oh, you get 3 and everything else, so you can meet some prerequisites I can't. I've got 30 load, I have 30 strength, 30 stamina, I have 30 reflex, but you're working with like a big old strength weapon, aren't you? Huh, so we do catch those. +3 calm. That's nice. Yeah, that's working with the big strength weapons is something I haven't figured out yet personally. How'd you get hold of that? But with you two-shotting knights, man, I'm starting to see the appeal. These guys seem to have a hell of a resistance to nano. 8-shot artillery. Nice. Artillery is like chopping down a tree for me. There's so many enemies in this one room too, and it's just like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing here? Man, these guys either waste my time or my hit points. I just don't get it. Like, it's like to get through where exactly? Out here? It is out here. God dang it. I killed all these guys before, but like I went the wrong way, I guess. You're dead anyway, I think. Yep. Man, the timing on that's shitty. Yeah, I have definitely seen the use of the bait and run. I don't like fighting artillery close up with a heavy weapon was scary. Yeah, especially since they've got heavy... Man, you've messed up everything, King. I'm getting frustrated. My lovely, beautiful wee little boy. Yeah, the artillery, yeah, have that spin. They've got two spins. They've got one with their shield and one with their gun. And for me right now, that crap can destroy me. Really? You were just like chilling in a box. The unblockable attacks are getting real old. I mean, heck, they were old, like, in Demon Souls. You don't pay me enough to take this long to kill, man. Why am I not allowed to have your arm yet? Can you help me out with that? Well, now I don't have the energy. I am a little worried. I'm a little worried about a remake for Demon's Souls. I think, like, updating the graphics would be super duper good. And as far as things that I'd like to see actually change, getting rid of world tendencies. Yes. Getting rid of that mechanic, big time. But I don't want them to make Demon's Souls anything more like Dark Souls. In Demon's Souls, you could actually level to a point where you felt competent. You could reliably block stuff with your shield. It was nice. In Dark Souls, they made it so that, like, leveling up only ever makes you mediocre. And I don't like that. System-wise, I kind of don't want them to change anything about Demon's Souls. My issue with world tendency was someone else could come into your game and kill one of your NPCs and ruin your world tendency for your playthrough. So if they fix that, yeah, the tendency, world tendency and character tendency, that brought an interesting element to the game. Did you just bust his head?
I didn't think it that way.
Of course he is. You know, I suppose I'd like to see that too. Is with all the Souls games, they made it really, really hard to like match up. They're like, oh, you can do this, but then it was like so hard to figure out their weird behind-the-scenes math about who was allowed to play with each other. Just do a Dark Souls 3 code sign. Oh yeah, I'm not jumping on the PS5 either. I may never own one. Kane, come on. What seems to be this fuss? Let me see your hands, buddy. He was working out with us this morning. He had his little 5-pound weight. And after the episode of him chasing Gabriel with it, we got into working out. But yeah, PS5. I'm dropping less than the cost of a PS5 on a computer that will be able to run like a new Dark Souls or anything like that. So that's where I'm gonna go, especially since I'm doing this whole streaming thing. It's a lot easier. All the apps are in one place, things like that. I'm heading in that direction, maybe somewhere down the road, but most console exclusives are like usually still obtainable on a PC, so I don't know, we'll see. I like the plug-and-play nature of consoles, always have. I'm not really a PC elitist guy. It's just to a point right now where functionally they're where I have to be. My brother's the one that's probably gonna jump on something like a PS5 or I honestly think that between PlayStation and Xbox, they sense that about the community. I don't think anyone's excited about dropping a whole bunch of money on a system. So far between like what I've heard and what I predict, we may see some of these systems available for less than their predecessors initially were. Well, I mean, I'm of a mind to usually wait on stuff like that anyway. At the very least, I'm saying if you go and grab it day one, get that 2-year warranty. Because consistently, ever since the PlayStation 1, every time their new model releases, it goes bad. It goes bad sometimes in quiet ways, like with your... Like Xbox had its red ring of death, PlayStation has had similar things. Sometimes it goes bad loud. When the PlayStation 3 first dropped, I was working at Toys R Us, and I was on the sly, like warning people, hey, these machines are lighting people's houses on fire. You know, like, you gotta watch. Our store model burn up. So, like, watch that stuff. When you initially pick those things up, remember that they've been rushed. There's been a crunch. They've been trying to, like, please a bunch of people and things like that. So at the very least, get your 2-year warranty. Yeah, for real. I mean, the 2-year warranty, it's usually, what, like an extra... It can be an extra, I think... Usually like the price of another game. But if I know that I would not be willing to get one this, like, right now, this early, without the warranty. Man, these guys. So what, everyone's immune to nano now. And they all have unblockable attacks. I mean, these are just common scrubs. It's kind of frustrating. Legs. I need to get legs. Like, they can all just stand in those nano pools. No, someone just died from doing it. Did someone else just die from doing it? Man, I had no idea the sword did that. Yeah. It'd be your first day in school. Like, what? I just don't get the... How do I want to say that? It's not that I don't get... I'm disappointed by what I feel is sort of a lazy game mechanic. And also, it feels kind of like a lie. Whenever you have... Like right now, I'm statted out for blocking. I have a bunch of mods that are about, oh, okay, when you directional block, you get this. When you directional block, you get that. And then I have... Yeah, and then I have the partial set bonus that's like, hey, it consumes less stamina to block, so on and so forth, which is the thing that makes blocking viable. And then I've built 4 stamina in order to be able to block. And then what do? They introduce enemies that have unblockable attacks. Like, that just frustrates me. It would have been better if they did like Bloodborne and just told us from the beginning, hey, blocking's a joke. We're not gonna let you block. Deal with it. It's all gonna be hop around ninja fighting. And then I've been like, cool, pass. I'm not gonna buy that game. Is this about your vacation? So do it beforehand. So book a vacation now. Yes, it'll take place after that. But well, hold on, guys.
She won't even know more until Monday, so we can't say.
Hello, brother. Thank you. Yep. Did you see the thing I posted? By by Dungeons and Dragons standard, today I am now middle-aged. Yep. By Dungeons and Dragons standards, I am now middle-aged. My strength, dexterity, and stamina would decrease by 2, and my intelligence, wisdom, and charisma would increase by 1. That would explain why I'm not an affiliate yet. My average viewers are sitting at 2.9. I guess the concept is to like fake it till you make it. What'd you say? No, I didn't get the computer yet. Remember, Ryan has that thing with the hard drive he has to take care of. Yeah. Well, here's a knock at the door. I don't know what's going on. Oh, right, they're here to change the air filters on my birthday. they're here to change the air filters. Hold on a second. I gotta talk with these guys for a minute. Everybody, give me just a minute. Oh yeah. Smoke alarm. The top of the stairs? Do we have that someplace? Oh. Alright, so. Okay. Our shower. know we're on the lift. It's all
I was gonna say, yeah, you guys are our last unit for back here in Downway, and I would say more than half of the units we have to go in. It's still
Something.
I usually just step over them.
Thanks, guys. They're just coming through and dealing with the, like they change the filters, deal with the vents and stuff like that. They, they're never going to admit to there being mold behind that. So they're gonna come through and recaulk and. I hear you. Oops. Be like, yeah, I was showering and I set my shampoo down really hard and this bit of paneling came off. My bad. Look at all that mold. She's usually good for that kind of crap. Alright, I've got my stream in the one ear, I've got you in the other. What are you up to today, brother? Cool. I guess we'll see what goes down on my end. I don't have any. I've got no plans whatsoever. So far, my birthday is a very, very normal day. I just got asked if I want ice cream cake. I respect that, Steven says. I mean, yes. Yeah, I think I did see that. Macaroni pictures. But yeah, as far as like big old birthday plans or anything like that, I didn't really. There's really nothing's open or anything like that, and I figure everyone who cares knows what day it is and knows what they can do about it. So. Yeah. Well, like, have you seen anything? Do you have anything in mind? Draft on my stream says happy birthday, bro, and to have ice cream cake isn't a question, it's always yes. I am. It's my stream time. No, it's good. It's the kind of stuff that makes it genuine. I don't even think I'm at like a a position or whatever where I think I have to be affiliated for donations and crap anyway. Love you too, brother. Thank you. Yep. Love you, bye.
Oh, you're okay.
All right. So that's a big old hole and some stuff over there that I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, now I'm starting to recognize where I'm at. Man, this is a mess. You know what? I'm just not gonna let that bother me. I've come too far. I just want a new med bay. Okay, which dudes can't you make it past in the arcology? The first guy looked like basically like they look like us in spacesuits. Okay. Yeah, they're rough, especially when you're trying to when you're in a situation where you're kind of already in a rush about things. You can't really take your time to tactically deal with them. What I would advise, that room that they're in, if you can run past them and make a hard left. There's if you run past them, out that next door there's a jump into a room with an artillery dude. Never mind that right now. Run past them and make a hard left. You're going to see a doorway ahead of you. There might be another little jump or something to get to it, but it should be nominal. When you get in there, you can press a button to shut the doors. It gives you oxygen, it makes you warm, it takes you out of the radiation. So you can take a breather and you can get your your meters and stuff to come back down. And then you can kind of like guerrilla warfare fight out of that area. You can pop out, kill a couple dudes, pop back in, chill, do what you've got to do. Hey, honey, I want like a little container or something. I keep taking these things from him and I'll throw them on the other side of the fence. He's putting them in his mouth. I just want a container that stuff goes into until I'm not worried about him swallowing them anymore. Because he just walked up to me, he was like, huh, huh? And it's like the whole thing's in his mouth. I'm like, oh, okay, no. Give me that. I like that skirt. Oh my god, yeah. So much. What about the low drawer? I wish there was a healing potion. And the trash just pulls it up too. You've got the the healing thing with the, or no, your own little healing things, right? Your ones that you recharge by beating people up. I'm so not interested in fighting you guys. I don't think I could be less interested in fighting you guys. And there's more dudes. They're probably dirty, honey. Ugh, gotta get out of here. Ugh. Dang, man. I don't even know where I am. I don't believe I found a single med bay in all of that crawling around. Nope. Man, it's like, what the... This isn't fun. I don't even want to do this again. Fighting these guys doesn't give me anything. Whatever. Oh, once you're radiated, crap. Yeah, there's like a potion thing you can use. That you are not the only one complaining about the space section. Oh, and that's a rough one too. There's a big platform puzzle, like a really long one, out there in that space section you're in. Everything stuns me. Everything stops me and slows me down. But if you can get to the prize at the end of it, get over the fucking goddamn. Hello. Alright, so now I'm a pie in the same area, but what do I care? Oh, my guy, come on. Glad everyone gets these, like, psych moves. Anyway, the prize at the end of the really long jump puzzle, Fee Fi Fo Flow, is the armor that I'm wearing. And it, like, I don't know what's going on with your Eva suit. That seems weird to me, but I know that the one that I'm wearing is a 95% resistance to radiation and to entropy, and I can literally just stand outside in space all day. That 5% or whatever is apparently completely negligible, because I can just stand there all day like it's just any other normal part of the game. If you're getting that frustrated with it, I wouldn't go out that way. Unless you've got a quest line that's drawing you out there, don't. Not till you level up, not till you can go out there and basically one-shot the enemies, or you've got more hit points to deal with some of the... That sucks. I can say, again, I'm not sure with what you're working with as far as like how long you have before the radiation and stuff kills you. But if you just mad dash, get past the artillery guy, if you can. Because I don't remember how the little jump rail thing works, so I can be talking about an impossible situation, I don't know. But if you can get past him, as you hit the top of the rail, the climb rail, there's one more dude up there. Go up the rail. Down the stairs just takes you back outside the outside his little area where there's like one item and it's just some Axion. Screw that thing. You go up the rail and there's one more dude up there, one of the guys that looks like us. You can either fight him or just run and jump past him, because it's a jump to one of those rails again, and it's a little rail puzzle thing where it's like you jump from one rail to another right after that section where you're jumping to the different rails, you're right there at a rift. You can hop down, activate the rift, which means even if you die, even if you're irradiated, no matter what happens, the worst thing that'll happen is you'll respawn right there at the rift. And there is a door back to the inside of the space station, maybe 30 feet away from that rift. There's a boss in there that, I mean, it doesn't immediately throw you into, but there is that. And he sucks because he's a radiation dude. In world level 10, I'm having a really hard time dealing with him. Like, I gave up and went somewhere else for now. So I made it out here, but... Yeah, I dig it, man. It's, there's no way it was ever going to be everyone's cup of tea, and, what I'm finding with this game is there's so many sections where literally if you don't want to be there, go somewhere else. As long as you are not killing the big bad bosses. Like, there's bosses in the different levels. But if you're not killing the like sort of faction bosses, which are huge, big, by themselves boss fights with arenas and stuff like that, if you aren't doing that, then you aren't impacting any of the storylines. So you can go through and kill everything else, and the game is actually set up in a way where you can basically wipe out an entire area without having to touch that boss and just go somewhere else. The main quest, the quest that they throw you with in the beginning, where the dude's like, I need you to collect this data, you can complete that quest without ever killing a main boss. And I guess that was the idea behind it. It's like, we need you to just go and observe. Survive and observe and come back to me. The main bosses are really there to kill, either if you've got a desire, or if you've picked up one of the quest lines that are specifically about sort of combating the other factions. So now I have to block 2 of this guy's attacks in order to be able to, like, hit him? So just past the, alright. Just to make sure I'm... Baby, why are you so upset? Come here, come here, come here. Just past the artillery guy, there's the rail to go up onto the little ledge, and then there's the one of us spaceman guys. just past him, like just he's like his back is facing the next climb rail, and you have to jump to get to that rail. And then there's a rail to the side. If you did the... Yep, I jumped past him onto the rail. The next rail is to the right. You have to do that lean thing and jump. It would be just like the climb platform puzzle in the observatory. There was that section where you had to go from ladder to ladder to ladder. It's like that. It's just a bit harder. The ladders are a little bit further apart, and yeah. Oh yeah. You have no idea how many times I died simply because I didn't know how to get from a ladder to a platform that was right next to it. They've got tons of ones where the platform's behind, so you just hit X and hop off the ladder to the platform. But no, there was like, the ladder's here, the platform's here. I'm just like, I just need to be able to get onto this platform. Well, you can Prince of Persia style, like, without hitting X, if you press one of the directional buttons, your dude will lean like he's leaning to grab, kind of like Nathan Drake in the Uncharted series, like he's leaning to grab. If you hit jump while he's doing that, he'll go in that direction. Now, with these ladders, though, this game's a bit buggy. With these ladders, when you climb it, don't smack up to the top of your ability to climb that ladder. Because when you hop off of it, it's going to treat like you just hit a ceiling and drop you. It shouldn't do that. I don't know why it does. It's crap. But lower yourself just like maybe a torso length. Half a torso to a torso length from the top of the ladder, and then do the jump. And prepare to hit square when you get to that other ladder so you catch it, because you're not going to have much time to do that. But once you get that down, that's it. That's the last challenge of that run. The portal, the rift, or the breach is right on the other side of that. You'll land on a little catwalk, and there's a concrete platform beneath you that the rift is right in the middle of. So of course, mind your health if you're going to drop right down. But you can drop right down there and then activate the rift. It sounds like something is wrong with the equipment. Because that should really be getting you through. The gear that I have is like extra. Yeah, like I said, something must be up with it, because even in the event that it wasn't giving you 95% switch, this is just me like sort of, I think, overstating my points. The EVA gear should be good enough to have you solid and really almost comfortable outside of the ships. Yeah, that's not right. I mean, it just isn't right. All I can advise, you know, not being able to see what you've got going on, check your gear. Remove your gear if you're in a safe place to do so. Put it back on. See if the repaired EVA gear had different requirements than the broken EVA gear. You know what I mean? I don't know. Other than, unfortunately, telling you, have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? I don't know at this point what's going on with it. I currently have an item in my inventory that I can't get rid of called the Merge Blade or Merge Dagger or something like that. It has a name, but it does not have an icon. It's a white square, and if I even move my little selection box over it, it crashes my game. That's a known issue. I've seen that they're releasing a patch for the PC if they haven't already, and then shortly after that, of course, as console peons are supposed to get the rollouts and stuff for that. We'll see how all that goes. Tried unequipping and re-equipping. I just don't know. I mean, what's your data collection at? %. Okay. Well, I don't even know if this is even a tiny comfort. When you reach 100% on your data collection, you'll be able to, you know, the guy's going to call you back to where he said he was going to call you back to. Shortly after that, you'll gain access to a full suit of... Huh? That's funny. You'll gain access to a full suit of... I understand. Kane. You'll gain access to a full, not broken EVA suit. So maybe a second instance of it won't be broken. I just don't know. The problem that you're having is tragically. Yeah, I mean, honestly, your need to go outside, like it's non-existent. You're so upset. And yeah, that's the truth of it. It just lacks the anti-radiation. My having that suit made the difference, and actually, because I was playing with my buddy when I got there, and I was trying to do all the runs and stuff for him because I had the suit. But a problem we were running into is that if someone else is in your world, they can't activate certain buttons and talk to certain people or anything like that. So I couldn't open the doors on the far side, let alone actually activate the breach or anything for him. So what ended up happening was he dropped a couple points in some other stat that he wasn't really using, and then wore one of those body mods that increases a stat by 3 points or something like that. And that just... No, he increased the stat by a couple points to be able to wear the suit, and then equipped the mod that increases his equipment load maximum. And then he was just barely able to get that suit on. Like, he couldn't equip a weapon or a shield. But he got that suit on. I ran ahead of him and did all of the, murdered everything. And then he was finally able to get to the other side and activate all the stuff. And that's something I'm willing to do for anybody if it ever comes down to it. But I do also recognize how that can be a frustration. He was basically just locked out of some content because he wasn't built right for it. And that doesn't even sound good coming out of my mouth. I understand how that's a problem. I definitely believe there should have been more ways to float that coin. There should have been more ways to come up with that kind of radiation resistance. Now, I can say I have the artillery shield. Radiation is its lowest resistance. There's definitely a whole bunch of frustrating stuff in there. And for me, the most frustrating part is the place is so expansive and tangled. I don't know where to go to do anything that I want to do. I'm meandering through the game. I've done 2 different endings so far, but both of them are just dealing with the same guy. I know that there's a series of different endings and stuff, but there's stuff that I've seen my buddy do that I would not have known to do without some indication, without some NPC telling me, or an item in my inventory reminding me, or a lovely little golden path that Fable, used to give us. I have theorized about a shield. I found a mod for a shield that increases the radiation resistance. I assume there are shields out there that actually have really high radiation resistance. And I'm wondering what would happen when you're outside taking radiation damage. I'm wondering what would happen if you just held the shield. If you just drew it up. Would you be able to block that damage? And basically rest behind that shield until your levels came back down, and then you could move on again. I agree. I absolutely agree. But it's something that I'm actually kind of hoping for, because I have come to hate the spacesuit so much. I'm also hoping for one of the magic suits, one of the suits that requires foresight or the other mental stat. I'm hoping one of those suits is an alternative, like provides a very high radiation resistance. I doubt it'll do the oxygen buff that the spacesuit does, so maybe we'll still be stuck wearing the helmet. But I would still like to see anything else, anything slightly cooler looking, have that kind of resistance to radiation and to entropy. But I don't know, we'll see. Anyone happen to know where from here I can access a med bay? Jesus, what am I supposed to do? Alright, making a shortcut, that's, I guess, that's acceptable. You said if I go back. Oh, my bad. Toward Cloud 9. Oh, this? Ow. Whoa. Okay, yeah, you know, this is acceptable. This means that I can just exit Cloud 9 now, and I won't have to go through all of that nonsense. That is an acceptable shortcut. All of that nonsense between deaths and stuff like that has scored me a whole, 3,000 scrap, which is like all of nothing. EMP mod? Tell me about that, please. The drone. Ouch. Oh, Oh, the starfish? EMP or something else. Starfish is the only thing I have so far says EMP, but maybe you know about something else. Did you get... Cervantes shotgun? I haven't had any guns in this. Oh, right. It's called a shotgun. Gotcha. I don't know. It would appear not. Bottom row farthest. Okay, well, yeah. It would appear not. Ugh. I have a Spark Engineer's turret. Is that any good? Oh, maybe I should try it out. It's the only one with... Oh, well, okay, this has a 5 on it, so I don't really know what those mean, but... I see. That's a little limiting. Also, I can't wait to ditch this katana. I'm using it because statistically it seems to work out, but... I don't diss the katana. It's just personally not my favorite sword. Why? Did I take something else off of the guy, or... Oh, his leg. How weird.
Yeah, the boss ain't coming back anytime. What do you want to...
Oh, I have all that. Yeah, okay. Close to... Oh, yeah, I got the rest of it all up right here. I'm intrigued. The magnetic tube was locked for some reason. It's like this tiny little magnetic tube for... Yeah, and I don't get it. I'll have to look at it again. I assume there's like a starfish key thing nearby, but... Yeah, I figured that's what I was going to end up having to do. Get to the, just leave the hotel, use the zip line right outside of it. Yeah. It's such a bizarre little runaround.
What the hell's going on? Did someone explode a nuke?
Don't get discouraged.
He said don't get discouraged. That's another way to look at it, Fee-Fi Flow. Or Fee-Fi Flow. The, all of the other areas, it's not like Dark Souls, where you can't access Anne Orlando until such and such boss is killed. It's not like that. You can go to every area in the game and never kill any of the main bosses. So take your time to do that. I think that was per design. If you find yourself at a standstill in an area, go somewhere else. You'll find that areas are somewhat higher level. You can get more Axion, things like that. You may find breakthroughs. You may find information that you didn't realize previously. Also, you will unlock doors in previous areas. I was just dealing with the alma mater area and left there to deal with some sort of elevator puzzle, and while dealing with that elevator puzzle unlocked a whole other door back into the alma mater area. So you're going to see things fold in on themselves like that, and you're going to be exceedingly more equipped to deal with more situations if you go and clear these different areas first. If you find yourself at a wall, don't bang your head against it. Don't do that to yourself. Just turn around, go have fun. Go to a place where you feel like you can make progress, and where your kills are paying you what you feel is right, where you're leveling comfortably, things like that. Go do that. Game will definitely stay fun. And then you can come back to the areas that you're having problems with, and by that point you'll have more power on your side to help you combat those problems. That said, this is the end of my morning stream. I'm going to get on with my birthday, maybe get some ice cream cake. My Twitch, if you guys see that at all, should link my other sites. I'm on a Discord and stuff like that. Thank you. I'm only I'm a noob to Discord and stuff like that, but I do get messages. If you guys look at any of that stuff, I've got the Facebook page, the Discord, and all that stuff linked on there. Feel free to send me messages. There's like 6 hours between my streams in a day, but I've got no problem responding to messages. My phone alerts me. If you all ever have questions or about games or anything, when I might be back on, or if I'm adjusting my times or anything like that, feel free. I'm a very social person. Good luck in your exploration, and both of you guys, you have a good day. I mean, I guess everyone looking, everyone viewing, have a good day. Thanks everybody being here. 5. That's really good for my average. I only need 3 later.